Hello. Hello and welcome. Good evening. Welcome to Ero F5, the greatest tier. Season 8, round 9 in Baku. I've been excited for this all week, all season. Cannot wait for a bit of chaos. 6 finishes in the past 2 seasons in F5. We had 20 start 2 seasons ago and 18 start last season. We do have 18 in the lobby at the moment, but we do have 2 potentially joining during qualifying. One is downloading an update and one is having internet difficulties, so fingers crossed for both. We see a few drivers go out. Who's gone out first? I think it is Zolf. Yep, there we are. In the beautiful Ferrari car. The red wings will blend into the curbs when he inevitably smashes into a wall. We'll watch him on his outlap because everyone else is staying in the pits. Do have a Red Bull out now. I don't know who that is. I think it's Parker. Oh, he's gone already. Oh my word, Parker's lost it. He's not even made one corner. This is incredible. Baku already throwing up. Oh, this is fantastic. Brilliant stuff from Parker. He just went straight on. He left his magic on and he went straight on at the first corner. And he's managed to get going and keep all his wing and everything on. So well done to him for that. Oh, it looked like he almost binned it then as well. So we'll keep a good eye on Elliot Parker. It's also invalidated on his outlap. Well done. Not sure how you do that in a track with no corner cuts. I suppose that chicaned end of sector 1 is cuttable. But you do well to cut this next corner without ending up in the wall. So I wonder how many people are going to go for the 0-0 wings today. That would be entertaining. It would be very tricky through the track and then bomb it down the straight and beat everybody. Yellow flags everywhere. I think there's been a crash. Swiss Stack also left his magic on. He's reversing. He's doing Daniel Ricciardo at that corner. He's going to rejoin right in front of the Red Bull. No, he's not. He's going to wait. Unless my game's froze. Unsure. No, we've carried on. Well done, Swiss Stack, for that one. But we will watch Zolf as he starts his first flying lap. He's gone around 2 corners without incident so far. We're going to ride on board with him. As he approaches a heavy braking zone, could be an overtaking point in the race, is the end of a DRS zone. Leaves a lot of margin on his first flying lap. As 2 goes turning into that corner, but makes it eventually. And comes up to the end of sector 1, obviously going purple. Is the only one to get through it. Nice and tight line there, that was good through there. I think it looks slow, but definitely that's the right way to go. Not sure how much you can cut this corner on this game. You could cut it quite a bit on the previous game. Doesn't leave any room for error there as he approaches Castle. How much does he send it? Not much really, but gets through unscathed. And that's the most tricky part of the lap done. He will be relieved. He's only got a couple more corners to go, but he does have a car just ahead of him, which gets out of the way beautifully, has to be said. Going to the final corner in sector 2. Just about keeps it out of the wall. End of sector 2 now. Just over the 1:20. Goes very wide. Very lucky not to invalidate there. Didn't hit that apex at all. And then it's full throttle all the way to the end of the lap. And we'll see what he will do. No idea what pole time's going to be. I don't think it was this one. It's looked a bit safe, but yeah, that's what you've got to do in Baku. You can't send it immediately. Who else is going around? Shavov's just about to start his flying lap. That's no fun. I think Vinrules is on a lap. Yes, and he's flying much quicker than Zolf by the looks of it. If that was correct. But we'll see. We'll see what time. Yeah, it's much quicker than Zolf. Huge, massive amount. Jesus. So Zolf's lap was awful, really bad. Didn't look that bad, but Vinrules is all everywhere. So yeah, if Vinrules was wondering how his internet is, it's not very good. As again, someone's lost it there as we do ride on board with. Oh, he's lost front wing as well. The Haas of Sokol on his outlap, brilliant. So he's done the same as Elliot Parker, and actually lost his wing as the Maverick goes just a little bit slower than Zolf. So Zolf and the Maverick are 3 seconds off the pace, which is quite alarming. As Vinrules and Villeneuve up there, as you would expect, championship contenders. Vinrules, Villeneuve, Boyman, and Morgonius as well, but he's not in yet because having internet difficulties, so that would be a shame if he can't join, but I'm sure he'll join in time. 12 minutes to sort the internet out, no problem. I think Villeneuve's probably on the in lap, so it's kind of pointless watching him. We're going to watch Shade Mabs, I think. We're going to watch Shade Mabs send it. If there's a little bit of rain in the air in the race, this man takes advantage. 2 podiums this season, none before then. Swisstack has lost it at turn 1. So the first DNF of the day in qualifying. Swisstack has set a lap. It's not competitive. It's quicker than Shade Mabs, but 2,000 quicker than Shade Mabs. Ouch. But yes, like I say, not competitive. Who else is going round the track? Who's going to crash? Oh, something's happened here to the Alpha Tauri of Sightsee. So we're only in qualifying and we're having serious problems already. I mean, what we're doing here, we're hugging the wall like it's his favourite granny. I don't think he really wants it. What is he doing? Getting out of the way? I mean, this is awful. This is a shambles of how to get out of the way of people. But he's got out of the way, but what on earth is this? This is absolute... This is comic book stuff. How many is this? Is it like 60-point turn? 70? We're not sure. No, probably 99, same as his car number. But he does wait for everyone to get by, and then he'll be away with ice-cold tyres, and he'll smash straight in to Castle. Almost. Kept it together quite nicely. Never mind, everyone pits. So who are the surprises? Sully's gone quite quick. That's a bit of a shock to me. Pretty disturbed at Zolf's pace. Yeah, I thought it was quicker than that, but obviously not. Lee Webb is spot. Rocha is in the lobby. Excellent. Welcome, Rocha. You managed to get the update done. We knew you would. So just more Gonies to come. Hopefully he sorts his internet out before the start of the race. Would be a great shame if we missed him today, but these things happen. We know this from the stream cutting out every week, so there we go. So we will ride on board with Rocha. He's actually on a flying lap, so he must have been in the lobby quite a while and I've just not noticed. He's managed to get in the right car, so well done to him for that. And he just go purple in sector 1 on his first lap, so Rocha could be the one to nick pole position off Vinrals. Vinrals flying at the moment is, I think he's won the past few races. Had an absolute shambles in Jeddah, as did Boyman. And Villeneuve for that matter. They all had shambles. Who won last week? This man here. Leandro. Called him Leon last week, didn't have any idea, he was new. Won on his debut race for Ero. Well done. Leandro. The Spanish driver. No, I think he's Spanish. Probably got that wrong too, but anyway. He's definitely on a slow lap. Speed of slow laps. Here comes the Beyblade. Tim Liza. Not Lease, as I've been quite rightly told about. But yes, this man is German. Liza, very confusing. Let's stick to English. As Rocha does go P2. Just behind Vinrals, so there will be a bit of a challenge on the second flying laps, I think. Tim is just on out lap, so he's not going to spin this time, I don't think. There's a car just behind him, Boyman. No, it's not Boyman. I thought they might be trying the toe there, but apparently not. Could be why Zolf was so slow, actually. Trying to tow Villeneuve along, I didn't really notice. Someone's gone. It's the Maverick. Lee Webb. Oh, Lee Webb, what's this? Lee Webb's put it on provisional pole out of nowhere. He's been off on holiday for the past 2 races. Clearly done him the world of good. And yeah, pops in with his first lap on provisional pole position. Well done, Tim. I think he finished last season. I think he was one of the few that finished this race last season. Morgonius has joined. Excellent news. Welcome, Morgonius. Get in that Mercedes. Get a lap on the board. Join late. Put it on pole. Laugh at everyone. Wouldn't that be something? I don't know why I'm watching Lee Webbs. He just set a lap. Boyman is on a lap. Boyman's on a lap, so we're going to watch Boyman just for a little while. Championship leader, of course. How much is he winning by? No idea. It's quite a decent margin. It was really close between like 4 or 5 drivers in the past. Yeah, 3. Oh, who's that there? Someone's done things. It's not very sightsy again. Sightsy does sightsy things. I mean, he's the new Mr. Bean, really, sightsy. I mean, he wasn't great last season, to be honest. He was doing donuts at the back of the pack when everyone else was racing, but he still carries on. That's fun, obviously, so that's good news for him, as we will focus on Boyman again. I think Black Wolf just touched the wall there, but we'll focus on Boyman, see what does he do. Can he challenge? I mean, P7 at the moment, very, very bad for the championship leader. It's now Tim lies there. Gets it on provisional pole. What can his teammate do about that? If anything. Well, Boyman's just absolutely smashed it. He's on a 140.6. So the times are tumbling now as people start to push on the second flying laps. Who will be next to cross the line? I think it will be the Maverick. Don't think we'll challenge for pole position here. No, it doesn't look that way, but maybe he'll improve on the 145. Should do, really. It does 142.7, so it's a significant improvement, but still pretty slow. As Morgonius does get in the Mercedes and is on his outlap. Fantastic news. We have a full grid for Baku. Lovely stuff. So, Sackboy goes out of the pits. He's going to settle up, as does Istfod. I don't know why they've not settled up before now. Just want to do one, perhaps. Good job, Morgoni, on out that, because he's got someone just in front of him. A little bit in his way, but it will be fine. As Reese pops up into P6 on 41.3, pushes Villeneuve down into P7. And he needs to do a lot better than that if he wants to close the gap on championship rival Boyman. Currently McLaren 1-2. Unbelievable scenes. They got 1-2 at Imola. The one race that Tim did not spin or crash. He did very well. Came P2. And Boyman took the lead by about 40 seconds, I think. Yellow flags everywhere. I said last week, if you're a fan of yellow, that was the race for you. Well, we're in Baku today. This is also a race for you. I wonder what safety car it is today. We're going to look at it here. Not really. Oh, it's qualifying. Probably not there anyway. But yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of it. Either the Aston Martin or the Mercedes. We'll be seeing at least I'd say at least 3 safety cars, and then probably a couple of virtuals as well. We'll probably hit the limit of 5 in this race today, and we'll certainly have more than 5 DNFs. Part of me wants to break the record for least finishes. It'd be quite a nice thing to have commentated on. So we need to have less than 6, but it might be a bit boring if everyone DNFs in the first lap. So yeah, just keep it steady. You know. When it gets a little bit boring, someone send it a wall. That would be beautiful as a Black Wolf gets out of the way of someone. As there's not many people out on track at the moment. Just under 3 minutes to go before the checkered flag flies. Plenty of time for those in the pits to get out and do a flying lap. Need to leave probably with about 2 minutes 20, 2 minutes 10 to go. Just to be safe. You need to press the button a lot sooner than that, probably now, to be fair, to get out the pits and round for flying lap. And there will be a lot of traffic by the looks of it. Everyone is bolting out the pits. Now, if we look on the little mini-map in the right-hand corner. Zolf's jumped up, has he? No, he can't have done. Look where he is. No. I say jumped up, he's P17, so it's not a massive jump. So there's Villeneuve. He can improve, as can Vinrules. Morgonius, where's he put himself? He's only done 1 lap in P12. so he'll be looking to improve on that. Is he on a flyer? I don't think he is. He's not got enough ERS to make this a competitive lap. So yeah, I think he's recharging, and then he'll go again if he's got the fuel, of course. Again, another yellow flag out of nothing. Vries. So obviously the Alpha Tower is doing that, as Leandro's left it very late to come out of the pits. The Maverick has retired in the pits, I believe. Probably. But I don't think Leandro's going to get round and complete a lap, so he's made a massive error. But we'll keep half an eye on that one. As we see Villeneuve about to set his last lap. No, apparently he's done a lap at 8 minutes 50. I mean, that's pretty poor, even by F5 standards. So he's now starting his flying lap. We'll ride on board and watch the times as we do. Boyman's in the pits, so he's not going to come out and improve. He's sat in the pits. He thinks that's good enough for pole. Let's see if anyone can challenge. Villeneuve does need to improve by about a second to even challenge this, so good luck to him. We do want to see a bit of a fight at the front, certainly between the championship rivals. See a couple of people into the pits, Istvod pits. Shade Mabs starts last, but he tends to just let everyone out of the way for the turn 1 chaos anyway, so it's probably a good thing. And no doubt it'll be P10 by lap 2 after everyone smashes into the wall, assuming Shade Mabs can avoid it. Here comes Villeneuve into the castle section, pushing very close to the wall, into a tight line here, and then swing it in there. Yep, lovely line, beautiful stuff. Could have run a little bit wider there and carried more speed, but kept it a little bit safe. So he needs to absolutely send it into the final few corners. I didn't see his sector 1 split, but here we go. Here's the full send. Oh, that is a full send. Ow. I think that was pretty much perfect. That was lovely. So it's only a little bit up, which is disturbing after that. So it's just one exit. It's not going to improve much there, but yeah, he might jump 1 or 2 positions if he got a really good launch off the last corner. Or perhaps his ERS ran out last time. And he's going to fly over and take pole. You never know. We'll soon find out. Oh, it's improved significantly actually, but it still stays P7. So next across the line is Tim Liza. Oh no, he doesn't. He enters the pit lane at pace. Lee Webb's on a lap. He could challenge, as is Roscher. Roscher's going to cross the line first. We've got Zolf and someone. Suchol just crossing the line now. Doesn't look like either of them improved. So all we've got now is Roscher, Lee Webb, Leandro, who did manage to get round, which is a massive shock to me. And then that will be it for qualifying. So Saitsi and Vries have come together. Vries is out, so that's a DNF, so that's almost certainly a quali ban for Saitsi. We'll see what happens there, as Roscher only improves very, very slightly. Lee Webb significantly up on his time. What can he do? Can he challenge pole position? He goes P3, but significant improvements. Now, the winner of last week's race, Leandro, significantly up on his time by the looks of this. What can he do? This looks like it could challenge for pole position. It's a 140.8. It's P2, I think. P4. Very close. Very close. But anyway, Boyman takes pole from the garage. Great stuff from Boyman. Oh, Vinrals has got pole. What? When did Vinrals get pole? I've missed that completely. Vinrals on pole position from nowhere. Boyman P2 will be absolutely livid. Lee Webb sneaks into P3. Leandro P4. Tim Liza, good performance in P5. Roscher, the late joiner, P6. And then the surprises in Villeneuve, Morgonius, further down than I would expect. The championship contenders. Zolf also doing absolutely terrible. 4 seconds off the pace. Awful. Thought it was better than that. Shade Maps, 5.5 off the pace. Can there be a bit of rain? Can Shade Maps win his first Ero race? We will see. I think it's written in the stars. Written in the stars, this one, for a Shade Maps win. We just need a little bit of rain. Hopefully it's cloudy. Changeable conditions. Sudden downpour at the end of the race. Well-timed safety car. Shade Maps gambles. Wins the race. It's what we want to see. It's what the fans want to see. Everyone's a Shave Mouse fan, especially me. Oh, it looks dry. That's not what we need. But never mind, never mind. There can be sudden downpours anywhere. Sudden monsoon. And they get paddled out and row down the pit straight. Who knows? Only time will tell. So apparently DHL have sponsored this race. And Pirelli, of course, a little bit further down. What else is going on? There's no one waving today. There's no crowd. There's normally a little crowd on there. Clearly, COVID restrictions in Baku are still in place. And they're having a limited crowd because there's no one in the grandstands at the moment above the pit lane. No formation lap again tonight, so we'll be straight into the action. We're going to see how many DNFs there are going to be in this one tonight. So it's 5 lights out and away they go immediately. Boyman gets a great start. He's going to get the inside line on Vinrules. They're going to go side by side. Boyman, Vinrules around the outside. Boyman pushes him into the wall almost. Oh, that's very, very close fighting. Vinrules and Boyman side by side. Will Vinrules send it around the outside? No, he doesn't. He's a bit more sensible than that. Further back, there's absolute chaos. People are going everywhere. Oh, no, there's incident there. Sites is gone. He's retired from the session. Something's happened. My microphone's going wrong. Oh, my word. It's all gone wrong. So Saitsi is out. Parker and Sackboy are doing weird things. A virtual safety car has been deployed. That looks like a big, big accident for Saitsi. Tim Liza significantly further down than he should be. 11 places he's dropped, very cautious through there. Shane Abs at P15. Zolf up 7 places. 7 places Zolf's jumped in one lap. Incredible stuff. He's managed to keep out the carnage. Well done to him for that one. See if he can keep that up for the rest of the race. Just slow and steady wins the race. Tyres, what are people doing? Boyman, no one really got a good start. He's on the softs. Lee Webb, Vinrules and Leandro have gone for the mediums. Oh, people have been through Castle during the safety car. That is entertaining. Zolf now in front of his teammate, Villeneuve. So he'll be holding him up a little bit, judging by the pace of quali. Few people have gone for the hard tyres, which is very, very brave indeed, as Rocha and Vries seem to be going racing during the virtual safety car. Very interesting. So things have happened. We've had our first DNF, our first virtual safety car, but not a full course just yet. Vinrules having a really bad start. Oh, what's happened? Is it? Oh no! Vinrules, oh my word, absolute chaos, reversing down the pit lane. I'm sure they're still on virtual safety car. Unless something's, no, it must be virtual safety car, 2-minute lap. So Vinrules, oh my word, he's left the session. Not sure whether that's internet issues or he's just rage quit. Oh, rage quit is a significant penalty, I've got to say. Never quit in Baku. Never quit in Baku. Absolutely not. Silly. But anyway, Vinrules Championship contender is out of the race. Leandro's gone. He's done Daniel Ricciardo's doing a 4-point turn. And everyone gets promoted a place just by keeping it on the road. We'll try and pay attention to what is happening in the race now. Not getting distracted, but certainly Vinrules got pit manoeuvred from someone. Don't know who it was, but everyone else will be pretty happy. I think it might be Vries. Could be a significant penalty for Vries if that's the case. Didn't look nice at all. Could be as a result of Vinrules' internet problems. We'll never know. As we now see Vinrules' car just going to be AI for the entire race. Great. So I think he disconnected then, if that's the case. So he might be able to rejoin. Which would probably be the sensible thing to do. It is Baku. But anyway, further forward, things are probably happening. Morgonius and Zolf saw a lot of each other in previous races. Oh dear, Suckel's gone. He's lost it. Vinrules is back in. He's joined, so it is internet difficulties. Bad time to have it when someone smashes you off the track. Suckel having real difficulties getting back on the racing line. Zolf all over the back of his teammate Villeneuve. No DRS yet. As further forward, Boyman pits. Boyman pits. What? What's Boyman doing? He's got his Ferrari engineers in his ear again. He's pitted after lap 2. No new front wing. No new front wing, guys. So he's just gone off the hard tyres. Soft hard. Does he go soft hard to the end? But he's come out in traffic. This is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in my entire life. This is a tactical choice to go into the pit lane, go onto the hard tyres, and he's come out in P12. I've no idea what's happening here. I mean, whoever's his race engineers, I've said this before, they need sacking. And what a shambles. Anyway, Leandro gets past Swistak, who are now just in front of the championship contender, Boyman, championship leader, Boyman, who's really struggling on those cold, hard tyres. And Istvod goes down the inside of Boyman, almost sends him into the wall. Boyman's not going to like that one at all. He's going to want to get straight back in front of him, but he's not going to be able to on those cold, hard tyres. He's going to have to sit behind him through the castle section, and this, I smell disaster here. This is going to end in tears. There's 5 cars, Boyman in the middle, obviously got the pace on all of them, on worse tyres. Chaos. Tim Liza, his teammate, a couple of cars behind. He's not going to cause too much carnage, but this is absolutely dreamland for the likes of Arosha, Villeneuve, Black Wolf, and Lee Webb for that matter. He's a championship contender. If he didn't miss a couple of races due to a holiday, but you know, everyone's got lives. Quite incredible stuff. I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Anyway, Lee Webb leads the way somehow. Vries P2, which is unheard of, and Rocha, the late joiner, P3 on hard tyres, so he's in a great position. Well, it's all kicking off already. Vinrals has rejoined the session right at the back of the pack, but there will be a safety car. It's a guarantee there will be a safety car. Anyway, further back, Leandro has got past the Maverick. Oh, the Maverick's pitted, that is why. But anyway, Boyman's into the pits again. What? Surely a front wing change this time. Surely a front wing change this time. Yes. So he hasn't managed to get through the pack very well. He's had to pit for front wing, and this has not gone well for Boyman at all. The championship leader's an absolute nightmare. Could not have hoped for a worse race, but perhaps he just wanted a challenge. It's possible. So Black Wolf leads a little bit of a train from him to Morgonius. 4 cars there, 2 Ferraris. All the meat in the sandwich. Villeneuve's managed to get in front of his teammate Zolf. Could have been a bit of a switcheroo. Villeneuve looks quicker based on the qualifying pace, and he's going to jump after Black Wolf and see if he can get by him. And Morgonius and Zolf still are going to go at it all race. Leandro gaining all the time. Swistak perhaps not, but Leandro certainly is. Shade Mabs up into P13, unlucky for some. Not for this man, although Sackboy is going to go through here. Swistak and Istvod side by side through a very high speed part of the circuit. Dangerous. You just don't know where to look for the next DNF. If 19 cars finish, I don't know what I'll do. Very faint. So Villeneuve, is he close enough to Black Wolf to send it? He's going to send it down the inside, he's going to send it down the inside, he's going to send it down the inside. Yes, he is. Here he goes, down the inside, into turn 1. Oh, Black Wolf's trying to hold on around the outside. Villeneuve gives way too much room, but very fair racing. And Villeneuve's going to have DRS for the next straight. How much ERS do they both have? Black Wolf's got quite a lot, as has Villeneuve. They've got enough to push it all the way. So Villeneuve's going to go again. He's going to go to the inside. Hopefully not send anyone to the wall. Backs out of it. Didn't quite have the top speed to get past Black Wolf. So Black Wolf survives another lap. Holding up Villeneuve clearly. Because Black Wolf's on those harder tyres. Really, really struggling through the corners. Further back, someone has gone. It is Sackboy. Not a big DNF, but he has gone indeed. Boyman now to P17 after Istvod has pitted. Comes out not too far behind Boyman, to be honest, which is a bit of a surprise. Lee Webb now extending the lead, extending the gap. He was leading Australia, and it all went wrong due to safety cars and rain. Could well happen here, as Villeneuve is really close to Black Wolf. This is not a place you want to overtake, though. He's no doubt going to stay behind and try and send it up the inside of turn 1 again. The pressure must be intense. Round Baku in a train of cars in the middle of the sandwich is not where you want to be. I want to be out in front. I want to be doing what Lee Webb's doing. Clear track, just pump in those times. Stay out of the wall. But here comes Villeneuve. all over the back of Black Wolf again. Black Wolf on those hard tyres, going to really struggle through that corner. Villeneuve's almost certainly going to get the job done. He's almost passed him. He's passed him before the DRS is even open. Black Wolf is just going to be a sitting duck to everyone behind now. Easy move for Villeneuve that time. And now Zolf needs to try and get the job done on the Red Bull. Villeneuve needs to jump away, use all that battery down that straight, defend from Black Wolf. He can't allow him to get in front of him. And then Villeneuve can make up a lot of time in sector 2. He's got that one easy. Sully, oh no, we've come up to the right time. Sully has gone right into the barrier, and that surely is a safety car. Yes, it is. A safety car's been deployed as Sully gets it all wrong, trying to overtake someone. I think it might have been Rocha, and he's binned it straight into the barrier. All the soft runners surely pit now, probably the medium runners too, and they'll all go hards to the end. Not sure what Boyman does. He's already used 3 sets of tyres. He'll probably pit for the hards. The problems here are the ones that are on the hard tyres. They have a tough call. Can you stretch mediums to the end, or do you pit on mediums and just, you know, yeah, there's going to be another safety car? Do you gamble? Only time will tell. Lee Webb will be fuming, but I'm afraid round Baku it is to be expected there will be a safety car or 3. So quite often people lose concentration around Baku during safety car periods. Myself included. I DNF'd during the safety car in Castle last season in F3. But that won't stop me laughing at people if they do it today, because it is pretty shambolic if you DNF during the safety car period. I can't see the comments because I'm not watching the stream live, but do comment on your bets on who's going to be in during the safety car. My personal bet, do I be harsh? I'm going to go for Parker. I think he did it last season, so I'm going to go for Parker. I think he'll do it this season as well. Villeneuve pits, so he's going to go onto the hards. Like I say, Rocha pits as well, so he's made the tough decision to go onto the mediums and try and stretch out to the end. Lee Webb stays out. Black Wolf is in P2. My headset's just gone battery level low at me, so that's never good. So if I go quiet for a while, I'm charging my headset, but should be okay. I should really do it during the safety car bit. I think it'll be alright. How long have we got? About half an hour. I think it'll be fine. Only time will tell. If we're really quiet, we'll still see the chaos, no doubt. So Boyman stays out on the mediums. Probably all we can do from there. He's out on the mediums. So it is the Aston Martin safety car. So we've got 2 green cars at the front. I think this is the highest Black Wolf spin all season, which is pretty surprising, to be honest. Black Wolf's good driver. Tim Liza. What do I say about him? Not the best season, but in P4 at the moment, so good stuff. Villeneuve in P7. Vries is looking like the best bet to win here, which is an absolute statement to make. But he'll be in a wall, that's almost certain. Rocha looking okay, but on the mediums, can they go 20 laps? I really don't know. Maybe. Isford on 2-lap-old softs has lost. Finral's back in the race in P18. He'll be quick getting through that pack, and he'll need to be. He'll need to absolutely send it every opportunity. Zolf back in P11, so he's behind Morgonius somehow. I guess he had to double stack behind Villeneuve, which is absolutely painful, and he's lost 3 positions as a result. And he's got the championship leader in Boyman just behind him. So Ferrari and McLaren are battling for the constructors, of course. Battling is a word. Tim Liza has made sure they're not battling just yet, but that could be the battle for the season if Tim keeps it on the road, which he seems to be doing a little bit better today, so Yeah, I hope he does. I quite like the guy. Very kindly steps in and does the lobby hosting to try and make the stream not die, but we can't make any promises. It probably will happen. Although, touch wood, we're alright. Someone said lap 11, so a couple of laps to go yet for their prediction. Have we all caught up yet? Not quite. There's a big gap from the Maverick to Shademabs, the legend. P15, 2 DNFs. It's not very many, to be honest. Vinel's change of wing and a change of tyres. So he'll be approaching on pretty warm tyres. Will he catch up, though, before the end of this lap? That is a question. We're not sure. Probably, if Lee Webb's kind and really slows it down. But I suspect the safety car will be out for another lap. And I'll have to think of what to say for the next 2 minutes or so. Come up with some story. Or I'll just have a quick nod, I don't know. So the safety car's not in this lap. Because it would have been called in by now. So we've got another lap, so Vinals have got away with one. But mediums, 18 laps, unsure. So those who haven't pitted yet, Lee Webb, Black Wolf, Tim Liza, Schwistak, Sokol, are gambling on another safety car, but I mean, it's not exactly a 50-50 gamble. It's a pretty odds-on certainty that there will be another crash in this race. Which, to be honest, I should have probably thought of things to say during the safety car, but never mind, we'll ramble on about nonsense for a while. Look at these beautiful buildings in Baku. Look at that for a view. There's a cafe there, look, never seen that before. Who has a cafe on the corner of an F1 grid? Travel agents just in the corner there. Yeah, look at that market, wow. Absolutely, I mean, we're right in the middle of the city here. Beautiful sunny day. We don't like sun. We want a bit of rain. Come on, everyone, get doing your rain dance pretty quickly, because we need clouds to come over and to pour it down just at the end. Last 5 laps or so, bit of a downpour. Make people want to stay on the softs and then completely bin it in the wall, just for the entertainment value. Well, hopefully it doesn't get me too overexcited like in Australia. Well, that's what we want to see, really. It's what racing is all about. It's all about a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, isn't it? So, who knows? So safety car will no doubt win this lap. If it's not, we could have serious problems with the game. But it'll be it, no problems. There we go, safety car in this lap. Well done, Bert Mylander, safety car driver. He's decided to go into the pits. Lee Webb is going to hold them all up very slow. Someone's going to crash into the back of someone here. Minerals just rounds the final corner, that's the field spread. This could get tasty. Lee Webb looks slow. He's going 70 miles an hour. He has now gone. Safety car is in the pits. No risk. Tim Liza is putting the pressure on the Vries. Probably not going to get the job done, though. It would be a risky send around the outside. He's going to go for it anyway. Oh, there's a bit of a movement from Vries there. That's not very nice at all. Tim Lees has put a lot of faith in Vries there. Oh, there's contact. Oh, Tim's going to hold it around the outside into turn 2. He's not going to like that at all. And he keeps the move quite easily, really. As there's a bit of a train further back, as Zolf almost goes straight into the back of Leandro. That would have ended in tears And Boyman now looking to get past Zolf. Zolf has a really bad exit and he's side by side with Boyman. Boyman down the inside. Hopefully he doesn't understeer into Zolf. We don't want to see that. Oh, breathe in, guys. That was a bit tight. Lovely racing from those guys. Further forward, Morgonia, Swistak and Sokol are all over each other. Leandro's past Swistak as well. Swistak going backwards. Zolf, Boyman side by side. Zolf sends it down the inside of Swistak, round the outside of this corner. Lovely stuff. Doesn't get sent into the wall. Beautiful stuff. So Boyman now behind Swistak. Swistak is definitely the cork in the bottle. Oh my word, but Boyman's in front of Swistak. How did that happen? We don't know. Parker's now the low one. He's going to send it down the inside of Castle. Oh my word, what was that? Oh dear me. Elliot Parker, what have you done there? He's gone straight into the back of Swistak and sent him into the wall. A safety car's been deployed again, although there's been no DNF. Swistak has got away with one there. Absolute miracle. Miracle, that is. This will be a short safety car because they're all bunched up, so I suspect it'll be one lap, maybe two. But Elliot Parker has gone straight into the back of Swistak. Swistak's now got a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Sackboy. Well, drama. This is Baku. Come on, guys. Keep it clean. We're professionals. Oh, no, we're not. I remember. So, Boyman. I mean, look at Boyman, for example. He's 2 tenths behind Parker. We're under a safety car. What are you doing? If I was Parker, I'd just, you know, gently tap on the brakes and no, I wouldn't. That's awful. But Parker pits. Boyman goes by. Parker clearly got front window edge from that shambles of a crash. Very, very surprised Lee Webb hasn't pitted. Swistak's retired, presumably in the pits, or did he crash? I don't know. Very surprised Lee Webb has not pitted. Even more surprised Blackwell's not pitted. Tim Lees obviously has, but he's now P16. It's a tough one. It is a tough one, but I'm afraid you've got to pit when everyone else pits the first safety car and just keep it, you know, keep it there. Well, I mean, these guys have lost. Shade Mabs, Parker. Oh, what a Parker doing donuts. This is bad news. My headset's going to run out. It's genuinely going to run out of battery. I need to charge it up. This is terrible news. Alright, I'm going to charge it up until the safety car comes in, so it won't be long, but we'll see. I'll be back. I'll still be watching. Hopefully no one bins it. Please accept my apologies for ruining the safety car time. I think the safety car's in because Lee Webb's dropped back a long way. A long way. So safety car must be in this lap. But I've not seen it be called. I must have missed it. But anyway, we carry on. Clearly the safety car's in this lap because Lee Webb's holding them all up. So good news. So what happened there? Shademab's pitted for new soft. So he's braving it out for 14 laps. Good luck to him on that one. As is Parker and Istvod. Summary of the race so far. Boyman's been terrible. Villeneuve gained a few. Lee Webb, stunning performance so far, but not pitted. Neither Black Wolf. So not really sure what those guys are doing. They're going to be sitting ducks for a while. What's happening here? So the safety car is only just in. Oh no. The safety car's still out. So I wonder if Lee Webb backed off way too early, which caused the safety car to... and it's caused absolute chaos behind, look. Oh no. I think Lee Webb backed off way too early, which caused the safety car to think, oh, no one's caught up. And we're going round again, but he shouldn't be doing that. That's... Well, yeah, it's dropped back way more than 10 car lengths, did Lee Webb. I feel like that should be a penalty. Yeah, I feel like that should be a penalty. If that is the case and it's dropped back and the safety car's not coming in as a result, then yeah, it should be penalised. If he does it again, it should be disqualified. That's my view. I'm not a steward though, I'm just a mere commentator. I don't know, what's he playing at? That's annoying because I just, I could have charged my headset for another lap. But anyway, certainly looked like safety car was in. I'm not being dumb. Makes a nice change. There he is. I couldn't see him for a while, Boyman, but there he is. Orange helmet. Orange car. With driving about as good as an orange, to be honest, the fruit today. An orange could do better. Dreadful stuff. Certainly the strategy. I mean, Satboy's got a penalty. So Lee Webb needs to stay with the safety car this time. At least stay with him because he's clearly made a massive error last time. So then the safety car will be in this lap. Yes, come on. There we go. Safety car in this lap. So there is the safety car in this lap line. So now Lee Webb needs to back off. And now he can do it. So yes, Lee Webb made a mistake and has messed up everything. Now he's going very slow. Clearly he just wants a bit more time. But Baku's not really a place you can do that. I mean, Lewis Hamilton was caught the safety car one day because the lights don't go out for a while. You've got to be very, very careful. You don't want to catch the safety car, a bit like Lee Webb did last time because it caused chaos. Surprise, no one DNF. But anyway, they're off. Lee Webb has caught them napping a touch. Rocha is definitely going to get the move done on Black Wolf sooner rather than later. Black Wolf on those old hard tyres, disgusting. Not where you want to be. As Vries and Suckle go side by side, Suckle is struggling. As Boyman's going to go down the inside of Zolf a little bit further behind. Decides, oh, careful, oh no, oh that's really unlucky. That is really unlucky for Boyman. He's been caught up in an absolute unfortunate accident. Really, really unfortunate. No fault of his own there. He just came around the corner and yeah, there was an incident ahead and there's absolutely no avoiding that. But I think he's escaped without damage. So in a way, lucky and unlucky at the same time. Zolf unscathed. Vindel's just behind, making a great little comeback. Rocha all over Black Wolf. He's going to go round the outside into Sector 1. Decides better of it. That wouldn't be very sensible, would it? Would have been nice though. Vindels and Zolf very close to one another. Tim Liza just behind. No one's going to be overtaking through this section though. I'd love to see one send it in the inside a castle. Beautiful. Never going to happen, but it would be nice. Maybe later on in the race. So those who haven't pitted yet really need to pit soon, especially the Lee Webb on the mediums. Either way, Russia is pushing Black Wolf through the final corner. Absolutely pushing through the final corner. Vries all over the back of Villeneuve. Leandro all over the back of Vries. Morgonius a little bit of a gap behind. Something's happened there. Zolf's dropped a couple of positions. Parker and Vinrals going side by side. Something's going on way back here. Zolf and Vinrals side by side. Sukol has retired from the session. They're going to go side by side through the tough left and right hander. This is absolute suicide. Zolf has somehow kept it on the road. Tim Liza tries to go around the inside. This is absolute madness. Surely he had to get out of throttle there. Side by side, Zolf right behind Vinrals are going to be 3 wide into turn 1. What do they do? Tim Liza, does he send it around the outside? Yes, he does. Zolf's had to back out, but he's got a better exit into turn 2. Zolf now going to get Tim Liza, but Isfod down the inside. Oh, there's surely contact. No, there isn't. Oh, my word, that was close. Sackboy has binned it, and that's another safety car. That was too much. Can we just stop crashing for 5 minutes? Please. I know I want a lot of DNFs, but at least just do it all at once. Don't do it in little bits and bobs. It's not what we want to see. Anyway. What a battle that was. Tim Liza, Zolf, Istvod, Vinrals. Beautiful 4-way battle down that straight. I'm surprised no one binned it in the wall there. Great driving from all of them. Not to lose the wings, to be fair. Must have been very, very tense behind the wheel there, breathing in all the while, holding the breath. It's further forward, it's a little bit calmer with Lee Webb, Rocha, Black Wolf and João Santos. The top 4. So it's only the Maverick to catch up. Surely the ones that haven't pitted now, like Lee Webb has to pit now. As Black Wolf surely has to pit now. Like, why wouldn't he be pitting? Why wouldn't he be pitting? So we only have 5 DNFs, which, to be fair, pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Impressed. But we have been very clean this year, as Lee Webb does indeed pit. Leandro pits, crosses the white line on entry. 100% 5-second penalty for Leandro. Schoolboy error. Let's see if we can catch any of the other boys. No, we're too late. Oh, Inters, what? Black Wolf's got on the Inters. Oh my god. Morgonius too. There's going to be rain. This is fantastic stuff. Come on, Shade Babs. Do something. He's going to pick the right moment to pit. Oh my word. Intermediate tyres? Surely not. It's got a bit cloudy, but surely not rain yet. This is suicide. No, it's not time yet. Well, the man who knows, Zolf. He did the perfect thing in Monza. Everybody else stayed out on the softs. He, Peter Brinters, won the race by about 20 or 30 seconds. Quite incredible, really. 3 people have gone for the Inter, so clearly there's rain in the air. What a surprise. Lee Webb got on the hard tyres. Oh my word. Change of strategy all over the place. What does everyone else do? Parker's dropped a place, has he? I don't know. Vinrals, what's going on? Oh, what was that? What on earth was that? What have I just seen? What? Oh my god! What is happening? What is this? Vinrals has just took out 4 drivers. I do hope my screen's just lagging. I hope it's just me. What was that? He just drove straight through Zolf. Sent him in the air. What on earth happened there? Was Vinrals in P4? I don't think Vinrals was in P4, was he? Well, he took out Parker, that's for sure. Spun him round. And then went straight through Zolf, literally. Not as a ghost, just went through his car. Oh, Vinrals, his internet. He's the new Alex Wells, he is the potato net of F5. A Geodude, for those who don't know. Potato net last year, I think he's improved this year, but Vinrals has certainly inherited that. What on earth happened there? That was incredible. Keep me entertained anyway. So another lap gives the chance for the rain to come. This is risky. I mean, those who've gone on the Inters have certainly gambled a bit there. Christ, it's exhausting. Anyway, Tim Liza pits on the soft tyres. Fresh soft tyres. People are on the Inters. Oh, wow. Wow. Where's Mabs P7? Can he take advantage of these changeable conditions again? Maybe. I feel like Vinrals obviously didn't do it on purpose, by the way. Potential desync, but pretty funny. I think it's raining. I think I just saw a spot of rain. It's raining! It is raining! It is raining! Oh my word! Those on the Inters have played an absolute blinder, perhaps. It's not wet enough yet, but they're not going to even make up 20 seconds on those dry tyres before they have to pit again. But if there's another safety car, those on the Inters have really, really messed up. So, who's in the best position here? Oh, it's tough. Track position. Rocha, Villeneuve. There's going to be another safety car. There'll be another safety car within 2 laps. And then everyone will pit for Inters. And then it'll be wet enough. I think it's a bit too early for Black Wolf, Morganius and Leandro. Only time will tell. You've got to gamble sometimes. You've got to go for it. Safety car in this lap. Here we go. 9 laps to go. Or is it 8? I've never been good at maths. Anyway, Vinrals Potato Net has stayed on the hard tyres. Really needs to get in the pits and get out of everyone's way, but probably won't do. He won't even know what's going on, I guess. Rocha, Villeneuve, the 2 Portuguese drivers are going to lead the way. Rocha is going to bolt at some point. I'd go sooner rather than later, to be honest. Give it less time to rain. Rocha really holding them up, though. Not bothered about that. I think he may have gone. No, he hasn't. What is happening? It's definitely not waiting up for Inters yet, but could well be by the time they have to pit. They have now gone. Zolf has probably got the jump on Vinrals. He wants to get... Oh, no. Oh, Vinrals has pitted. Vinrals is gambling. He's gambling for the Inters. Everyone's gambling for the Inters, I think. There's a lot of people in the pits. A lot of people in the pits, and there's not many stayed out. Rocha, Villeneuve, Vries, Zolf, Istvad still on the dry tyres. Definitely dry for now. I think they've gone wrong. Like the likes of Shade Mabs, Boyman, Lee Webb, Parker, Vinrals, they've done it a lap too early. I think Black Wolf's won this race. Morgoni second and Leandro third, but that's without any more safety cars, of course. Just for pitting on those Inters, first of all. But they will be struggling like crazy at the moment. Let's see the pace differential with the Maverick, who was slow in qualifying. Can he get past Morgonius? He can't even catch him up. Morgonius on the Inters. But we are through Sector 2. This is a tough one to call. I have no idea. And I've never got any idea what tyres to be on. There's no spray, so I'm going to say dries. I'm going to say dries are quicker. But it's looking like it will be Inters before the end of the race. Who's going to bin it into the castle section in the wet conditions? Probably all of them. It's kind of 50-50 to what tyre you're on here, so you may as well, if you're on the dry tyre. Oh, Rocha! Oh, I had a big moment there. I think if you're on the dry tyres, you've got to stay out until it really is Inters time. Because if there's a safety car, you need to take advantage of that and pit under the safety car. If you pit for Inters, come out last, and then there's a safety car, it's an absolute disaster. But if it's wet, you've got to pit. I don't know. I'm saying all sorts. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see what they all do. No one's pitting yet. Oh, Black Wolf and Istvad are going side by side on the 2 different tyres. Let's see how this one goes. Black Wolf, can he get the position back? No one goes into pits this lap. I think that's the right move for the dry tyres. There's the Maverick all over the back of Black Wolf, but couldn't get the job done. Tim Liza past Morgonius. That's a good battle to see. Morgonius almost bent in the wall, but Tim's giving him a lot of room there. Very, very respectful driving. Great racer is Tim. past the intermediate tyre runner there. So will it just stay like this for the rest of the race? In between tyres. A little bit like this in Australia. Oh, who's that? It's the Maverick. The Maverick on soft tyres, the first one to win it. Oh my word, why is that a safety car? He's only lost his wing. What is this? I mean, surely, I'll check the settings, but absolutely ridiculous. That's the wrong one. Where's that one? Reduced. Reduced. Ridiculous. Correct that it's on reduced. But I'm sorry, you lose your front wing and the safety car comes out. Come on, guys. Anyway, everyone pits now. Everyone pits for Inters. Or, you're really brave, gamble. And stay out and maybe it stays sort of 50-50 for the rest of the race. And if you're Rocher or Villeneuve, well, any of the top 5 really, you stay out and gamble. Same with Tim, really, in P7. Only time will tell. Let's wait and see. No doubt we'll have some carnage towards the end of the race as Rocher Rocher is spitting and crosses the white line. Very self. Oh no! Will Isfod do it correctly, or he stays out, so he doesn't need to worry? Tim Liza looks like he's going to cross the white line. No, he's not. Sensible. Well done, Tim. That's how you do it. Morgonius doesn't pit. Boyman doesn't pit. The Maverick, no doubt, will get a penalty for crossing the white line as well. I think he was just about okay. Are we going to catch any others? Not today. So, Isfod, the only one staying out on dry tyres. Well, good luck to you is all I can say. You've got to stay out now. You're last anyway if you pit, so you stay out and hope for the best. And I wish you the best of luck. I really hope you win, to be honest. So, Shane Mabs, the Maverick's gone on softs. That's interesting. I don't think that will work for him. Lee Webb's on the hard tyres. That's certainly not going to work for him. Yeah, so Shane Mabs not managed to take advantage of the situation this time. But 2 out of 3 is not bad. The big winners, probably Morgonius. Well, the Andro's done well, and obviously Black Wolf as well. So those 3 who pitted the first time round are the big winners. Obviously Rocher not losing out too much, to be fair. And neither did Villeneuve, so much fresher tyres, but there's only 6 laps to go. Not really concerned. It still doesn't look wet, to be honest. It still doesn't look wet. Could have stayed out on the dries, I think. I think Isfod has got this in the bag. Big claim. Big claim. There's going to be another lap, so gives more time for the rain to pour down, but who knows? I don't. That's what makes sport interesting. Something happened there? No. I'm not really paying attention, but I don't think anything happened. We hope not. Right, bit of excitement. No more safety cars. How many have we had now? About 10. 5 DNFs. I'm amazed, actually. I am amazed that there's only been 5 crashes, or 5 proper crashes. Morgonius pits. Does he think it's dry? Oh no, he's got wing damage. So he was a big winner. He's certainly the big loser now. He's pitted onto fresh inters, and he's going to come out at the back of the grid. No, he's had a shade maps. Shade maps, gambling. Good lad. Bit of a differential though, if you're on softs and they're on inters, it's actually quite difficult to catch up. Probably even then, but you've got to gamble. Well done, Shade Maps, for the gambling. Leo's on the opposite way. Unsure. Isfod's got it spot on here. I did on the same thing as Isfod. You've got to go for the win. It looks a bit greasy, but there's no spray. I think it's just the moment where it's, you know, between slicks and wets. So I don't think it matters which one you're on. But it's spots are older and they're going to be really cold. So from the getaway, the inters should warm up quicker, in theory. And we will get